Achieving greatness is simple yet difficult. Why, you ask? It's because you need to conquer your own mind. That is the meaning of self-improvement, is to kill the previous version inside of you and create the path for the warrior that rises out of the ashes like a great phoenix. Achieving greatness is mandatory for every man. Anything less is a betrayal of your true calling. Look around you and you will identify those who have betrayed themselves, as they stand for nothing and therefore will fall for anything. I'll be the first to state this, young warrior. I am proud of you. If you've been working on your mission and purpose, no matter your current predicament, I am proud of you. Now, here are 5 clear signs that will confirm if you are leveling up as a man. It is no secret that high-status individuals get the utmost respect from others who are like them and those who would like to be them. Regardless of their profession, these men have dedicated their lives to the purpose and success of their mission. These men are prime examples of the sacrifice, discipline, and hard work required to the path of gaining respect, which ultimately begins from humility. When beginning your journey, you must first accept you are starting from nothing. The ability to sacrifice everything you love to master your craft will gain you respect. Although, one of the most important things that isn't always stated here, never chase respect from society, but chase the perfection of your craft. Why? Because the opinions of others mean nothing, neither their praise nor their criticism. Because a lion does not concern themselves with the opinion of sheep. Stay focused on your goal, practice your craft, and aim for perfection, because ultimately the respect will follow those who deserve it and not those that seek it. Visualize all of the depressed men in the world. What are their habits? How do they spend their days? Most of them have one thing in common. Want to know what it is? They love isolating themselves in their dark dungeons, hidden away from the light of day. Only type of light that exists in their lives are gloomy rays emitting from their computer screen as they hammer away in their fake realities. Yes, this might sound strange to your ears, but the quality of your life is highly impacted by how frequently you go outside and get sunlight exposure. Even if this is just going outside for a short walk. We mentioned this in our previous video, and that's right, it's not a single-use coupon. Direct sunlight exposure is intimately linked to your motivation and drive. Remember, brothers, most, if not all habits are seeded from the root of boredom. Boredom in itself is not inherently bad, but is oftentimes what triggers most men to be degen porn addicts, deadbeat gamers, and stuff their faces with junk food. If you find yourself loaded with tasks that need to be done while replacing boredom with a strong sense of purpose, you are indeed leveling up as a man. The depraved modern man is a prime example of an individual who spends most of their life inside, not only in their home, but in their own mind. They spend hours upon hours thinking about every detrimental scenario that has or has not occurred and ruin their mood with their own thoughts. It truly saddens me to say this, but if you are in this pit hole, you are your own worst enemy. Here comes the lack of accountability, as you say. It's my family who've been treating me terribly, or my boss, or my girlfriend, or whoever. But at the end of the day, it is your own mind, comrade. We often suffer more in imagination than we do in reality. Once you truly understand this concept, it's as simple as changing your thought pattern. If it's your boss that's causing you detrimental thoughts, then instead of letting your thoughts drift into a victim mentality, ask yourself this: how can I resolve this issue? The fact that you ask this question alone sets the tone and the gears within your mind to start looking for solutions to your predicament. If a person gave away your body to some passerby, you would be furious, yet you hand over your mind to anyone who comes along, so they may abuse it, leaving it disturbed and troubled. Have you no shame in that? When your brain starts giving you productive thoughts instead of insecurities, you now know you have leveled up your mental game completely. In today's world, there are many distractions that can keep you happily plodding along the conveyor belt of life. From TV entertainment to junk food and intoxicants, the boundaries towards your fun and enjoyment are limitless. You worked hard during the week, and now it's your time to enjoy your weekend, right? Well, for those of you who are content with your current placement in the hierarchy, may carry on. But I know most of you who watch this video are looking for a more disciplined and better way of life. The man who is able to decisively say no to plans and events that do not benefit his long-term goals is a man who has clearly leveled up his game. The company of others and their mundane activities do not entertain him, as the goals of the activity do not align with the goals of his own. He is not fazed by the latest weekend event, nightclub, or social gathering unless it meets his purpose. This isn't to say he never indulges in these activities, but that he is decisive in his own actions, and the influence of others is not the main factor that contributes to his decision. Some of you may say, what about the balance in life? And to that I say, balance always finds those who are not bold enough to tip the scales in the direction of full commitment. As the old saying goes, work hard, play hard, but work harder. It sounds obvious to have this one as one of the signs of growth as a man, but the reality is that it's much more complex than just being disciplined. Many men on the journey to self-improvement spend months of their life hoping to progress enough just to let themselves go a little bit. There is no shame in saying that most of us want freedom, to allow us to do the things we want, even if that intrinsic desire is not in our best interest. But the truly enlightened man is one who considers his instant gratification a complete sin and sacrifices it completely, never to return again. Incremental steps are necessary to maximize your potential in this element. Start small by reducing the hours on your phone and increasing the time spent on your goals. Yes, indeed, even this video is a distraction from what you know ultimately you should be doing. Use this time to learn new information, such as the points in this video, and then begin your work. On your way out, make sure to like and subscribe, spread the message, and keep your word of getting your tasks done. The work begins now.